Hello, and welcome to Vagrant Hippopotamus.
We got more Hyborian gates.
And,
Because we promised that when we made our first video, 8 days ago?
something like that. We are going to backtrack slightly before looking at this deck and actually put in a little bit of information for you, for those curious.
Well, yeah, because we recorded the other one on a Monday morning or something, or a Thursday morning, and we're recording this on a Friday night.
Something like that, but we got some cards, some things here.
You didn't even show them.
Yeah, it's cool. It'll get shown here. Anyways, let's...
Did you just say baguette?
No. Let's read the information here. Hyborian Gates, a war without limits, needs heroes without equals. 12,000 years ago, war raged across 6 dimensions. Earth, because of its many-dimensional vortex gates, was a constant battlefield before the Ice Age's glacial fingers ended the warring.
What the hell is glacial fingers?
I think they're just talking about how, the Ice Age started. Just kind of froze
I've just never heard
over.
anybody describe it that way.
I kind of like it. It's
don't.
Cool.
It's weird.
Centuries passed and humans forgot the ancient war. Its battles, heroes, and gallant deeds became foundations for our mythologies. The Greeks sang of Olympians of Gaia. Egyptians paid homage to the wisdoms of the Osirians. Norsemen worshipped the Asgard. Celts the powerful Hyborians. Everyone admired the Atlanteans and feared the monsters from chaos.
Wait, is that where the title comes from? It's something to do with Celtic mythology?
Possibly. There's a lot of cross stories going on here, but it's really cool.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
With the war forgotten, man fought his own wars and progressed over the next 10,000 years. Only on the darkest of nights, some genetic memory triggers, sending shivers and a warning.
A shiver.
A shiver and a warning, they will come again.
Well, I don't know, that just needs to sink in for a minute.
Anyways, getting started, Hyborian Gates is 2 or more players. This requires each player needs a card deck. Part of the fun is collecting Hyborian Gates.
We aren't going to read all of this, are we?
No, I'm not going to read all of it.
All right, good.
Just, there's actually a ton of...
Oh!
What the hell are these?
I forgot. There's these things as well.
Okay.
I don't exactly know what they are. We will look at them. Let's just flip through the book like usual. But...
Okay. Yeah. Let's check out the symbols here, because I know there's going to be a lot of them that we probably didn't understand last time we looked.
I'm still not going to understand it.
Anyways, we got the dimensional icons, which is that thing in the corner
Let's
there.
be real, we probably should have looked at this in the first video, but we really wanted to upload something, and there just was not time.
Yeah, so, you get all the basic information here, just so you get what we're looking at.
Oh, their strength is attack and defense number, huh?
My goodness, there is a lot.
My God. Well, like usual, let's not spend more than a couple seconds. If people really want to read the rules, they can pause the video.
You're right.
But yeah, if we spent a lot of time going through the rules, completely in this much detail, these would be 2-hour videos. Mostly because I'm pretty sure we would probably need to learn them a bit more before we actually even did it. Actually, in the last video, somebody did ask if we were going to play some of these games, and I think for some of them that we actually have access to, it would be fun. I mean, we have our digital card videos, which that's all just learning the basics of those games. Since, I mean, you can't exactly do blind openings of digital. Well, I guess you could, but.
I mean, you technically could. It's just...
And I know there are actually digital versions on Steam of some of the games we've opened in physical copies, and...
We're still looking into the Dinosaur King one.
Yeah, I know somebody posted that, months ago on our Dinosaur King video, asking if us to play it.
Apparently there's an actual card creating thing on Steam, but you need to pay for it.
Yeah, and somebody made a fan-made card version. Because that's the problem with some of these. Some of these card games are old and not easy to find, and some of them are just also kind of pricey.
And I'm not gonna claim I'm like the greatest at playing these games in
I
general.
mean,
but
for some of them, that's where I was going. For some of these, we should figure it out, and like we can easily play this because it's 2 complete decks.
yeah, like
So
this
we
should
could
be
figure
fine.
this out. Some of them, obviously, is what I'm getting at. We don't really have what we need to play, but others, I do think it could be fun to actually try and figure these games out and try to play them.
Because that'd be cool.
Dinosaur King, however, we would definitely have to do that digital fan-made version because, my God, are those cards expensive.
And there's also some other games that we've already looked at that just don't really make sense, or we don't have enough of the stuff to actually play it properly.
Yeah.
Especially for that, like, what was it? Pyramids of Time or something?
Towers of Time?
Towers of Time? Was it? That literally made no sense.
I mean, I'm sure it makes some sense, but...
There were no words on the cards. There were just pictures.
Hey, it came with a slip that told you what the symbols meant.
Like half the symbols that were on the cards. The
Yeah,
other half was the number on the back that said call them if you had problems.
You mean that number that's defunct?
Yeah, it doesn't work no more.
I think Avery's crawling on your coat.
He is.
Now he's just giving it a lick.
What a weird bird.
Man, you must have dropped some like Doritos on your coat or something. He's just going to town on it.
I don't like Doritos. I like Takis.
Avery does.
He's a bird. He shouldn't be eating Doritos.
I mean, for real.
You know, we are like a page and a half away from actually finishing this. Now
Yeah,
we can look at other stuff.
Like the cards?
Yeah. And whatever those things are.
Yeah, I don't suppose it says in the rule book that you've been flipping through, does it?
If it is, I missed it.
Because it doesn't give me a goddamn clue on these, because there's nothing on the...
They almost just look like symbol markers.
They might be, but... It might be something to do with the gates themselves, actually, now that I think of it, because it looks like they're similar colors.
Yeah, and we'll take a look at that next. But yeah, you just got these little cardboard things.
It's just the same thing, just different colors.
Yeah, I know.
And it has the weird, like, little wedges, like, semi...
yeah, so you pop them
so you
out,
could, like...
and it looks like you, for lack of better terms here, you kind of just... It's like cone-shaped. Ooh, there you go. And you like stick that piece inside that piece there. And it's do we have any doubles of colors? I might actually try it here if we do.
You're gonna
got
there's
green,
2 of the yellow.
Black.
And 2 of the red.
Yellow. Yeah, let's do a yellow one. That sounds fun. Ooh, green actually. Okay, yeah, so there's 3 yellows. We're doing a yellow one.
Okay.
Okay. So give me 1 second here and we'll have that set up.
Okay, so these are pyramid counters.
And I got one put together for you.
Special fold-up counters made from cards representing devices which tap the energy in gate cards and transport troopers back and forth between dimensions. So yeah, that's what these are.
It's like little tiny pyramids. And that's that.
Yeah, so that's what they are. Cool.
So we are showing you a few things more for this series.
Who knew the rulebook would actually be useful?
People who intend on actually
And
playing
these are the gate
games.
cards, I believe?
Yes, I believe these are the gate cards. The symbols are the same. It's just colors are different.
Or wait, no, we got gate cards in the box, I think. These are... I don't know, these are like gates.
Or maybe they're just showing the dimension. Yeah, these are the dimensions.
Okay, so they're like dimension cards.
If
Oh
I
my
can
god.
freaking hold it
Just
right.
let
I'm
me
sorry.
have half
Okay,
of them.
here. You got Chaos, Osiris, Atlantis, Asgard, and Gaia, which is
And Hyboria.
yeah. I'm just saying Gaia's spelt weird, but I know that's one of the ways to spell it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's the old way of spelling it.
Should we explain this part here? I thought it would actually be fun to read this part here because this is featuring images by the well-known fantasy artists Julie Bell and Boris Vallejo, my goodness, and unique computer graphics. Hyborian Gates is a card game where players battle for control of 6 dimensions. Players develop special decks where cards work together in powerful and efficient combinations to overtake the enemy. So yeah. Again,
Neat.
1995.
And like I mentioned, this would probably have been better to do in the first video. I don't know why we didn't just do something like easier, like maybe made that freaking Elder Scrolls Legends video, which we should
I wanna
check
do
out.
that.
Yeah, because in January I think they're just taking the game down
Yes,
permanently.
according to news on the internet, I have no way of
that's
saying
just
if
what
it's
you
true or
read.
not.
I
It
haven't
said
even
they're
looked into
taking
it.
it down by like January, and if that's true, that would kind of suck. Anyways,
I
here's
mean,
the back
maybe
of
it
the
would
card.
suck. We haven't played it yet, so we don't even know if it's good.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I like Elder Scrolls stuff. Big fan.
You like Elder Scrolls?
Yeah. Oh, right. Here is a Vortex Quake. Power Surge.
Oh, it's some kind of like wizard spell.
It's neat, though. The Axer.
The Axer. Come on now. We talk proper here.
I don't know what he's going after, but that thing's big.
Probably a monster.
Oh, yeah, you can see his hands, his teeth.
Oh wait, no, monsters don't have hands. That's right.
Claws. Sorry.
It's fine. We won't pay attention to him. He just wants us to finish so he can go to bed.
Look at that. It's the same
It's a
picture,
tree.
but that's not a tree.
It says monster willow. A willow is a tree. It's a tree.
All right. I guess it's a tree.
And dude, what are you doing? Like, set the cards one freaking way. Fuck you.
Imps of Neff.
Yeah, this is just the same art.
Yeah, like I said, I was going to say it's just zoomed out so you can actually see more of it.
It's all zoopity out.
Look at this. It's like a little gremlin.
It's an imp of Neff, actually.
Yes.
Ugh. It's like a
Hyborian.
hairy little baby.
Hyborian trooper. Very 80s-esque. I dig it.
Dude, stop it. Seriously.
Look, why is... Put it face down.
You started putting them face up.
Well, that
it's
was
not my fault.
Clearly a mistake. But
Yeah,
anyways, here's
clearly.
Brothers to the Sword.
I'm just saying, if we do get around to playing this, I don't want one of us to have this deck and have them all freaking mixed up. And Avery just came over to snuggle you.
Yeah, he wants attention. Mentalists of Tunetha.
Some of these characters look like they're wearing very modern clothing. This kid's just wearing a sweater.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, a were-lion. Where is lion?
I mean, it's at least part lion, I believe. The things.
You're fine, Avery. You want some scritches?
Red Blade. It is a Gaian trooper.
Quest for Truth.
Chaos Companion.
I mean, he doesn't look very chaotic to me, but...
I dig the Hawaiian shirt over the regular shirt.
Oh, yeah, that is a Hawaiian shirt, I guess.
I like to dress like that, too. Is this like a living tattoo? Ah, hey.
You've never played Tattoo Assassin, have you?
Could you grab him, please?
Come here, boy. Come here.
Okay. Anyways, art imitates life. It's Power Surge. But yeah, it's like a half tattoo, half lizard. It's
I
kinda
think
neat.
it's just the lizard is manifesting from the tattoo. It's not actually half. It's just in the process of doing it.
I mean, that makes more sense.
Because that'd be kind of sucky if half of this thing was just still on this dude's skin.
It's just flailing around.
See? Like, how annoying would this be?
I mean, I think we had to deal with this slightly last time, too.
Yeah, which is why I'm trying to get you to put them all in, down in the same place, so we
Yes.
don't have to deal with it again.
Yes, okay. Energy Field, Vortex Tactics.
Avery, you can't just go to the corner of the table and look at me. It's getting late in the evening. He wants to go to bed soon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only like 5, but...
Amazons of Troy. Birds need more sleep than humans do. Osiran Companion.
Osiran?
Osiran, yes.
Yeah, because it's Osiris.
From Osiris, yes. That's oh man, nice trench coat.
Oh, it is a
Bringers of
trench coat.
Light. It's like some kind of cat lady.
This one seems to have quite a bit more kind of like time periods and dimensions mixing than the other ones did.
Yeah, I dig it.
Like, the other ones didn't, right?
No, like, they're all just randomly generated decks. They're randomly packed.
I'm just saying, it was kind of weird that all of those seem to be more fantasy, and this is just kind of like...
I mean, this is a unicorn of Zen, of the Gaian groups, so that's cool. Oh, man. A Georgian avian. It's like a big old skeleton bird.
Skeleton?
Well, its face kind of...
It looks more like a buzzard or something.
Yeah, okay, it's not a skeleton.
Like, it doesn't look skeletal at all.
It's a chaos monster, though, so that's neat. Probably my favorite dimension. The chaos dimension.
I mean, there's nothing more chaotic than a giant-ass bird. Hell, there's nothing more chaotic than a regular bird.
Look at him itch himself, all ominously.
Hey, he's got to get the sleeves off his new feathers.
Khufu's Blessing, a Gaian trooper.
Which one?
Probably the guy.
Why? Just because he's got a sword?
Yes.
It's not a very impressive sword.
I mean, a sword is a sword if you know how to use it. Reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. Anyways, Dancing Pear. Very fancy...
actually it does.
Time clothing, but this is another Chaos Companion. Fancy enough. Ooh.
Nothing's more chaotic than copyright infringement.
Victor's Wish.
I'm assuming this is Victor.
Probably. Power Surge.
Yeah, he would like to think so.
I do like fancy clothes like that.
Ice Nightwing.
Yes.
It's like a regular Nightwing, only it's ice.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Not quite as powerful as Ice Batman, but...
Here's a Star Warrior from the Atlantean. He's an Atlantean trooper.
But not a mer person. Interesting.
They don't all have to be mer people.
Yeah, they do.
Here's a Dream Team. Vortex Tactics. I'm not quite sure what that means, but it is what it is.
We have League of Extraordinary Gentlemen at home.
That is a shiny shark. A Chrome Jaws, for being accurate. And it is an Asgard vehicle.
So it's not a shark. It's probably like a robot or something.
Probably.
Like, we know all about Norse mythology and robots. We just played a game that's that.
Friggin'
that tells us
Too
all.
Human.
Yeah, that tells us all we need to know.
Oh, it's our first double.
Cool.
Monster Willow.
I mean, if you want multiples of anything in a deck, it's this.
Oop, Imps of Neth. Okay, so we're just putting the doubles with it?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Brothers to the Sword. Another double. Mentalists of Tunetha. Oh boy. Wereline.
It's right there.
Red Blade. Red Blade. Quest for Truth. This might actually go quickly now. Art Imitates Life. This is a really cool one. I dig the design on this.
I just can't stop thinking about the hell that that would be being half outside of someone's skin and half inside someone's skin.
They're both experiencing it. Red Ghosts of Time.
Was this in the other one?
This might have been on the other one.
This looks very
This
familiar.
one actually does seem familiar, yeah.
Cool.
Ooh, a Saucer of Yenal.
That was in the other one as well, I believe.
Fair enough. New Arc. It's an Asgard vehicle.
Wait, is it just on a rock?
Yes. Yes, it is. They kind of hit a plateau, if you will. 2x2.
What?
You know, 2 of every animal. Peaceful Intent. Gaian magic.
This is the new Ark, not Noah's Ark. I think they might have just stolen these animals for the hell of it.
I mean, that's what I'd do if I had a big ship like that.
Monster Confusion.
I mean, they do look pretty confused.
I think they might just be stupid. What the hell?
What is that? Is that like a ship, or is that actually...
Maybe that's where the confusion comes from. Maybe they're seeing the rest of it.
There's definitely more to this picture. I kind of wish I could see more of it. This whole thing just looks insane.
Maybe there's other cards art that is like
zoomed out, kind of like the
tree
Willow one. Yeah. Crimson Ice. Power Surge.
Oh, what? She gets to ride a dragon, and these jerks just have to hoof it?
Yeah. This
Or
guy's
maybe
okay
they were
with
all,
hoofing it.
or maybe they were all riding the dragon, and they just hopped off.
Possibly.
I don't know. I'm coming up with backstory for this weird Crimson Ice Power Surge card from Hyborian Gates.
Last defenders of an Asgard companions. I know it's singular on the card, but there's 5 of them, so 6 if you count the line.
Ooh, Cloakmaster.
That's literally just me in 20 years.
Think you'd have to be a little taller for that to be you.
I'm at least like fit enough though. Did I?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're getting there.
I'm getting there. Here's mountain protection.
Protecting what?
It's Gaian magic, so the earth, obviously.
Did he just...
Not even gonna check.
Oh, no, he didn't.
He's just flexing weird. Stretching. Weapons of Thor.
That isn't Mjolnir.
Wait. A siren tech. But Thor is
Or
like
maybe...
from Asgard, wouldn't he be? Hey. How are you? Yeah, I know.
I mean,
you want to go to sleep, don't you?
You would think so, but maybe the Egyptian gods gave him a sword?
I mean, possibly. Okay. And it's upside down again. We're done. Yeah, that's what this says. It's an Atlantean trooper.
We're done here. Aw. Look at him. Are you ready for bed?
Close.
Yeah, he's ready for bed.
New life.
And now you're just going to bed now. Nope, come here. You don't bite.
Don't worry, there's not a lot of cards left here. Hey, look, it's Helios.
Yeah, too bad. Now we're going to look through them again.
What is that, like a cat person?
Helios?
Yeah, they're like... Okay, I'm just going off of... They're like barbarian people versus cat people. Like, they got like the big old strong bodies, but then they got cat heads.
Let me just grab your phone there.
Alright.
Because I think Helios is the Greek god of the sun.
This is a siren companion. Add 8 strength in defense against Atlantean foes.
Yeah, the Greek god and personification of the sun.
Alright.
Not sure why it's cat people then, but, you know, it's their lore, I guess.
Castle Rising, Power Surge. This is some really neat art.
I mean, yeah, it's fantastic art.
Ooh, Sky Technician.
Like,
Okay, so these are like energy cards.
Like somebody's doing
essentially.
stuff with the sky.
Yeah. If you know what you're doing.
Hide.
Hide. I mean, that would be hiding.
His best friend, run.
Asgard Trooper. Oh, Hyborian Gate cards. I mean, they were bound to show up eventually.
Okay, so these are the gates then.
I mean,
Hesperus
Gate. My God. I didn't even read the name right. Pontus Gate. Hey, that's the guy from the cover. Ooh, Chimera's Gate.
Oh, that's probably a Gaian one then, because I believe that would be like the Greek mythology place, and I think chimeras are Greek mythology.
I believe so, yeah. Thoth's Gate?
Thoth.
Thoth?
Yeah, that's
Egyptian, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the Egyptian god of books and magic.
Yeah, the
and just
tall
knowledge.
bird guy.
I mean, his head is a bird usually.
And here's Europa's Gate. And that is all of the Hyperion Gate. Hyborian Gates.
Hyperion.
That's not the right word. It's Hyborian. Gate cards that we have. And I'm sure if you find more of these online, if people actually want to buy these, there's probably a ton of other
were
arts.
actually not expensive. Just some of the ones we buy are.
Yeah.
Not even all of them. Some are even just difficult to find.
But no, this stuff is cool, and I think it would be fun to actually try and figure out how to play it.
Yeah, we should figure out how to play some of these games.
It's not possible for every game we buy. There's a lot of stuff that's either missing or just...
Yeah, some of the things we buy don't even have goddamn rule books.
But we like to go with look at the art, and...
I mean, it's probably possible for most of them, just we don't have the means to do some of it.
Yeah. Honestly, if you watch our videos, this is not really an end point to getting these games and stuff. It's more of just taking a look, checking it out. But if you're really interested, it's...
We're more of like a very starting point. We just buy a bunch of these cards, look through them, have you look through them with us, and being like, oh man, this seems interesting. And if you want to check the games out, like...
I'm sure there's other people who've put in far more research and can explain it better. But, you know,
we don't...
Check it out and...
Because I know we got a comment on one of our on our last video that the person wasn't happy with it. It's like, my guy, we're not like the be all end all on information for these games. We're not even very good at card games ourselves. We're honestly more like collectors / enthusiasts.
I like art and fantasy, horror, stuff like that, but I don't know. Just, games are cool in general, even if I'm not the greatest at it.
Yeah, we should try to play, but also just don't expect us to be experts.
It's kind of like how I make videos on my other channel. It's mostly just music-based stuff. I don't expect people to look at it and be like, oh man, this guy's great, but...
Hey, people were giving you shit on that video where you literally opened with that you've never played saxophone before, and then people proceeded to tell you you're bad at saxophone.
I mean, the video is literally called, I don't know how to play saxophone, so...
Yeah, no shit, you're not good at it.
But no, all jokes aside...
You're bad at saxophone. Thanks, you read the title.
All jokes aside, this is actually really cool cards, and I really enjoy the art.
And we also appreciate the people that do come to watch these videos just because they like taking a look at the cards with us. And yeah, I do want to play. I do want to play more things, more of these games. We should see if we can find some. We should download a couple of the digital games. Like I think one of those waifu games that we looked at cards of. It has a digital version of. So yeah, we are probably going to try that a bit more often, though.
Yeah, I think trying to play more games. We try them sometimes. Just we haven't really.
We just don't try. We just don't try them while recording it most of the time. But yeah, other than that, yeah, we're going to stop it there. We would like to thank you for joining us once again, and we'll see you next time.